type of students annoys the most?
What type of students annoys the most? And I'm kind of trying to make time, like, to answer. Like, some of our students do that. Like, probably they are most annoying. Yeah, answer the question. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, make it up. Farrukh Adzanesi, like, you don't know, say I don't know, and we move on. Yeah, okay.
Okay. What is one of your hidden talents?
Yeah, you said that. I played violin when I was a kid. I finished the school, basically musical school, and I got high marks in all my classes, like including all this music literature, etc., solfeggio and other stuff. And then my teachers were thinking like, oh yes, you will go to, we have Asaf Zeynal'lı musical school, which was next door in my case, my parents' house. But then I didn't go because I wanted to go into computer science, and that's it. But music is not, is it my hidden talent? Maybe not
I
much.
think yes.
There is a video with me playing like,
Really?
yeah,
Can
20
you
seconds
do
of,
in
no,
20%?
3 seconds of me like playing a violin.
Can you do this on the talent show?
I would not dare because I mean we have short time, and then I need to prepare. I forgot many things.
Okay.
If you don't practice, it's similar to programming. If you don't practice, you get rusty. Yeah, I can, but it will be biggest and bad, especially Sanjar Malim's guitar skills. And then if you compare like, who is that? Go away. Yeah.
Okay. What biggest lie you said to the students?
We try to not lie, but
You
then.
said it before.
Did I say? Yeah, I joked, like, I can joke, like, we said everything is gonna be alright, but then, in fact, everything is gonna be alright. I mean, most
Not
of
for
them,
all students.
all of them, believe me, like, all our graduates who graduated, some of them didn't graduate. But is it bad? No, like, they everything is gonna be alright at the end. This kind of a belief. Yeah, so, but then biggest lie, really, it's hard questions, guys, like, what did you do? Lie, did I really tell them lie? Maybe they would judge me better. I don't remember if I said.
Like everything is gonna be alright is also like okay.
I never said it to them. I don't think that I said to them. In fact, admission was basic, would be mad at me. Every time they would have parents coming, I would say, if you are not ready to not work hard, like working hard, not ready to work hard, sleepless nights, don't come. I was literally saying it during admission event. Yeah, and it is true. I mean, site is about that, hard working. In fact, we have the slide in my class. I show the slide. What does it mean to be a student? If you calculate the credit hours, it means that for a week you need to work 60 hours. 60 hours is 40, which is full-time job, plus half a full-time job. So being and like in parallel, our students are working somewhere. What do? Either they fail their classes or they fail their, some of them are very strong, they succeed in both, but I mean, it's the biggest lie our students do, I think. I mean, but then we say everything outright correctly.
What would the students be surprised to find out about you?
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard question. Guys, by the way, another thing is, in fact, we are spending most of our lifetime in 4 years, or sometimes longer, in the university, but we don't know each other. Yeah. I can't tell about myself, but then, for example, some of the students, our first graduates, we had some travel after the graduation, and then they were surprised to discover that some of our faculty members, they know, for example, Japanese. I didn't know it about Farid Malim, famous Farid Malim, who is now in Canada. Yes, worked for Amazon for some time. Anyway, so maybe I don't know what they would be surprised, because we don't know each other. We interact short time. They hate us mainly, probably. Until the midterm, they like us. Then the midterm comes, they hate us. Finals, the hate level is going up. No, I'm joking. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, like many things probably. Everybody knows that I live in Yeni Yasamal. That's kind of no surprise. Surprising thing. Violence thing you already know. Some of them see the video and then I have no idea. I don't know.
Maybe violin. be good.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you can use all of it.
what are some traditions or superstitions you have while checking exam papers?
No superstitions.
Or traditions?
What traditions?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, traditions, I mean, go by list, try to finish. The problem is that we can't finish as, like, we want to finish earlier, but then we always finish later than we plan. That's the problem.
Can you choose a random?
No, I
Would
don't
you
do it.
zero,
No,
for
no,
example?
no,
Like
no,
this?
no. Like it goes line by line. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I should do it differently. Yeah, man. Maybe I would. Yeah. Maybe I need to use some superstition.
Yeah.
Superstitions, exams.
Before checking the exams. So maybe have
Allah,
some-
Allah'ım yaxşı olsun. Yeah, like,
some
I don't want any honor code cases. Yeah, something
Yes,
like that.
something
No,
like
I
that.
don't do that.
Okay. How do you make connections with students? What's your approach?
I mean, our students are very outgoing people, I think.
Mhm.
No?
I don't think so.
Really, generally. Yes,
Generally.
maybe like relatively we are not very out. By the way, guys, like we all are relatively, we are not very outgoing because if you are in science, especially computer science, you should be able to reflect a lot. You should be able to focus. And most of us, we are very introverts. Yeah, we are mainly. But then, I mean, how we make connection, talk to them. Try to be open, don't lie. I think people appreciate, you know, truthfulness and honestly and trust. It's hard job to actually build trust, and you can lose the trust. But you make one mistake, it happens. Yeah, maybe people perceive something wrongly. Miscommunication is possible. But then talking through. I'm writing a lot, guys. By the way, you know me. Yeah, I hate like this tradition of this verb, like oral tradition of, yeah, like troubadours, etc. Civilization started because we started to write. Writing helps a lot. You formulate your thoughts. We are not discussion forums. Yeah, we are not there as a nation. We don't write much, and that's the biggest problem we have. I think we need to learn writing. In fact, there was article 10 years ago. The second richest person at the not maybe even 15 years ago at least. The second richest person was first richest person. Number one was Bill Gates. I mean, long ago. Yes, now he's not. And the second person was a software engineer. I think what was the name? Alan. I forgot the surname. So basically, one of the software engineers who started he was the second richest or third. He had an article, what software engineers should know. And his point was, we need to learn, first computer scientists or software engineers, anybody who goes, writing. Because writing is very important in engineering, and writing clearly is important. So why I'm talking about that, I'm not sure. I forgot the question. But
it's interesting.
But then how do we build like the links? You need to build links, but written links are more robust. People should understand what they expected of. And sometimes I find myself like, I mean, we give the task, but maybe task is not clear. So you better give it in written form, repeatedly, say verbally, write it, show
Clarifying.
it, write it again. Create channel for asking questions. I think that is helpful. But is it about trust? No, it is about, yeah, maybe.
Can be, yes, for clarification and trust. And,
Yeah. Anyway, I talk too much. Yeah, go ahead.
So,
You will cut all of it, yeah?
some part of it, not all.
Okay.
How do you think students will remember you and your classes? What's the most, like?
That's a good question. Yeah. Maybe pictures of the day will be the thing that I would remember. You know, one of our graduates who is now teaching in Netherlands, when he was applying for jobs, teaching jobs, he wrote me an email saying that Aras Malim, the magic happened. So he was very happy that he was hired, etc. But he would say that in every presentation I had teaching, I would use picture of the day, and everybody would be, wow, like what a nice kind of approach, etc. And then he would say, thank you very much, sir, for this approach which helped me with my hiring. So maybe yes, like this
Picture
small
of
thing.
the day.
Picture of the day probably is the tradition we've built over the years.
This is your idea, this picture of the day.
Yeah, I mean
You,
that was
took it from someone.
probably I was kind of influenced, but I don't remember exactly how it came in.
So you are the first who
At least in ADA, I
In
think
ADA,
I'm using
okay.
that. I shared it with some of our colleagues. Some of them are using it.
Yes, I know.
They use the slides or they try to use this, but sometimes they cancel it, like it doesn't make sense or it wastes time. I think it actually, like there is a famous book about thinking fast and slow. Have you heard about it? Okay, anyway, this is important book. Like, what was the name like of the author? I forgot the author. Starting with K, I think, or C.
Clark.
No, it's not Clark. No, but anyway, okay, who cares? Yeah. So basically, the important thing is that we have two modes of our thinking. Basically, there is one which is quick, like you need to react first. It helps us to survive. For example, when you are lacing your shoe, you don't really think about it. Yeah. But then slow is like when we really reflect, we really kind of focus on something. We need to concentrate. And then many things we do in life, we start with slow thinking, but it is moved to the fast thinking. Otherwise, we wouldn't survive because this brain is taking lots of energy to work. Yeah. After some time, people driving cars, they don't think about driving car. Yeah. They would even drive the car to actually, to get some fresh air or to kind of to think about something, and they drive on auto mode. Yeah.
Like autopilot.
But the important thing is that when you do fast thinking, you are open for many mistakes. You do something on automatic and you notice that you're reading a book, you don't understand what you read, yeah? So basically the picture of the day is for pushing everybody in the beginning to slow thinking. I mean, what's this picture? Think about. You can't really find out with fast thinking. So probably that's kind of a try. Maybe
Uniqueness of your class.
no, it's not like maybe they would remember me. Remember me? Like, was it a question?
Yes, your class.
The probably picture of today. Yes.
Okay. What phrase do you say the most during
Yeah.
class?
Who cares is
Who
like it.
cares?
Who cares is my hashtag. But then before it was some other word. I think when I started, it was obviously,
Obviously.
and then I had a hashtag for obviously, and then we had joke about it like undoubtedly.
Yeah.
And then
All the
obviously they were all the
synonyms.
synonyms, and then people like the first cohort was would, but then later it turned to whatever, I think. But then who cares is
Then who
but
cares?
I think many people misunderstand the reason of the who cares, like, or reason and then the meaning of who cares. Who cares is rather not pessimistic look at the stuff, rather optimistic, meaning you have one day till the deadline, who cares, you push it. Do you understand the difference? Not like, yeah, it's not gonna be, or like whatever you do, who cares, it will end tragically. No, it's not about that. It's about you have trouble, who cares, push it. You didn't do the 100%, you did 50, who cares, submit it. Yeah,
It's okay, you're gonna fail.
yeah.
It's okay.
Oh,
Who
you're
cares?
gonna fail or you're gonna success, like but who cares, you need to do the job. Yeah, you need to do the job. Yeah, so that's the
Okay.
thing.
What's the best and worst part of teaching? The best part.
Yeah, best part is easy to say. I mean, we all are here for a reason, I guess.
When you are really proud that you are a teacher with that.
I don't
best
think
part.
that I'm. Some people are proud that they are tall. I mean, I'm not proud of that. I think I'm programmed in a way that I like teaching, and it's not my. I'm programmed like that by the society, by my parents, maybe. We all who we are because of our stories. Yeah.
But the best part.
But best part is I think
When you see, for example, graduates and you see them
Maybe-
in a good position or in a good job or
yeah, I mean, if you rely on that, yeah, but for example, I would say that, the best part is when our students are thanking us, like, it doesn't happen. If I would rely on that, yeah, I would never teach, yeah, really. I'm many years, I would remember maybe 3-4 students who would kind of really, they would come back after years and say thank you, or they would mention you, or they would give credit to you. So that's not this part, so who
That's
cares?
not
It
best
is
part.
not,
Okay.
it's not part at all.
Okay.
But the best part would be, I mean, I think that, that some of the people, like, we actually are, like, some people say that teachers are getting old slowly. They say that. I don't know. I don't.
Vampires.
Is it like they're sucking the blood of students? It's not because I think we are in touch of the youth all the time, which is great. and then we suck their blood. No, we don't.
You know all the like.
No. For example, I know the trends in the latest music
Yes,
because of our
trends.
students, first year students. They share the music of the week, yes, boarding music of the week, and then this is how I know what's going on. I'm in touch with the kind of the trends. So maybe that's the best part. I don't know.
And the worst part.
Yeah, worst part. Ah, worst part. Okay, that's a nice thing I bought recently. Thank you, Samir Malim, for recommending. So look here, like how much I slept tonight.
3 hours.
3:33 minutes. So
1 hour.
don't cry your eyes. Yeah, like it happens only once in her case, and
No, it's the third day.
then just third day. Like
Yes.
I can go to like yeah. No, but it's worst part. I don't know what like yeah like we don't like what is the reason? From one end, like we have more students are coming. That's great, yeah, and then we have the new cohort coming, yeah, like the greatest one, yeah. Every new cohort is better and better. Yeah, we can kind of bring examples of the previous cohorts, but I believe every next generation, you better than us, the new generation is gonna be better than guys. Their passing score is higher than the low major. Have you heard that news? So more people are coming, more work. We had 200 students now. It's the first year, except maths. Like if you bring maths, it's even more, and then you can't compare it to. So we have lots of things to do. We try to do something new every time.
So workload, can you say?
Yeah, I mean, but then who cares? Yeah? we kind of push forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it the worst part? Probably not. I mean, worst part is when you have.
Final exams?
What's that?
Final exams?
Is it worst part for students?
No, for teachers also. Like checking.
Yeah, checking. It's time consuming. No, you know what's the worst part? When people cheat.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean that. Like, you know. Sometimes we take it personal. We can't help it. We shouldn't really, but then. I mean, there is so much energy put into stuff, and then you want to actually, and then basically checking, you need to evaluate, and if it is not a like genuine stuff, you basically waste your time. So we have time, which is very precious. Everybody, time is precious,
Yes.
and then we still don't have enough time, and sometimes we waste it. And when you discover that you wasted your time, then it is saddest thing. Yeah, somebody
Worst
based.
part.
Yeah, they cheat, they copied somewhere, plagiarism, and many other related stuff. So it's probably worse. It kind of demotivates a lot. You sometimes are demotivated for a whole day. Yeah? Yeah, guys, we are all in intellectual kind of business. Yeah, whatever we do is about brain, and the brain is trying to do. The only thing brain tries to do is to make us not to think. Because thinking, same thing, automating many stuff, yeah? It does it. Because thinking is hard thing. That's why many people outside, they don't think, because it's our nature. It's most of the energy. So we need to be aware of that. We are aware of that, but then when demotivation comes, yeah, like sucks blood, yeah? Sucks blood, and then you're down.
What's the uniqueness of the site students?
Yeah, we tried to, but we had a motto which is dead now. I think last year it was, or maybe it's still alive. Stay inspired till the end. I hope that this is true. So still,
So
maybe
what's
not.
the uniqueness of the site students? Maybe what are the
I think they are fighters. By definition, everybody who is coming to engineering, they are creative people. And then I don't accept anybody saying that, oh, these boring engineers, like. And when they say like talent show, and then people try to show like, will you play a violin or Azmalem? Creativeness is not limited to that. So we should be very, very clear that our majors are about being creative. When our students are trying to be creative by doing something else, you create whole worlds with your information systems, formulas, mathematical models, machines, yeah, okay, the electrical engineers, wow. Yeah, you know physics, you know the world. You try to, and then there is a nice word about that. by another person with name starting with K. Anyway, so they says scientists, and then this is our difference. Scientists, they learn the world as it is, but engineers create the world which never been before. I mean, this is a big thing. So I mean, our major is about creativity, and I see so many talent, like undiscovered talent among science students. If we spend more time with, we have students who are drawing, they are poets, they play music. But then, I mean, we shouldn't take light the part, like they can develop software, they can develop systems, they can develop even hardware which can change the world. I want to believe that. I mean, some people don't even realize that. I think many of our students, we don't realize that we are.
Talent.
It is a talent, and it is kind of a superpower. It is creativity. Earlier we discovered is better. So, guys, such students are good in, and then they're fighters because it's hard. Why? Thinking is hard. Yeah, it's easy to memorize something and come and have a great speech. Yeah, but it's really harder to understand the problem, build a mathematical model of the solution, and then put it into a system, prototype, and then solve problem. So yes, that's. All students all our students are like that? They are into that more.
Yes.
No, all of them have this.
Yes.
In relative, but then some of them choose to develop this. Some of them are tramping down this thing. No, and then I understand them. I mean, because before even joining university, they are going through all these different systems, and maybe the system do not reward creativity. But in university, certainly you can't really survive by not being creative. Yeah.
Yes.
Especially in engineering. We had one student, I mean, I will say something, you will decide to cut it off, or that she's now in she graduated from master's program. So we had an event about site, and then teachers were short. So it was, I think, one day in ADA for the potential students and some of our students. She was kind of talking about site, and she said that bizim ihtisas 5 kitaplık ihtisas değil, meaning our major is not about 5 book majors. So what she meant, it's not true, by the way. Don't take it serious, but what she meant probably is like, there are some majors which are basically about 5 books. You read these 5 books, you're fine.
But it's not about.
We are not about that. So probably, we are not about this. I mean, does it make sense?
We are not limiting.
I mean, it's not about knowing something or remembering something. It's about being able to do something. If you are not being able to do something, science students are able, they're good, they're talented, they're creative.
So, what do you feel?
It's too long, yeah. Anyway.
What do you feel when students ask for bonuses at the end of the semester? They count?
No, they don't count. No, they don't count. No, it doesn't happen.
Never.
Because we have this.
They may complain all instructors.
We have Jackie Chan. This meme in the beginning of the semester, don't do that. And we give, I don't wait for them. We give up to 50% bonuses for every homework. Yes, even this 4th years, come on, this 4th year's course I'm having now, they are having 40%, 50% bonuses for every, not from total. From your, for example, if your homework is 10, you get 50, meaning you can get another 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Thank you. Üzüme dururdu ya. Ujas. Thanks God she's not loyal.
I thought that 50%.
No. You would ask for this like 50%.
Why not?
Yeah, why not is spear answer to everything. Engineers do not answer like that. You need to explain everything, yeah?
Okay.
So, does it
Never
work?
happens.
Not that they may, but then we have agreement in the beginning. Jackie Chan saying,
but
don't do
they
that.
also come and you say, what's your
No,
reaction?
I have already,
Wait.
I say Jackie Chan. Remember Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan. Okay.
Jackie Chan, and then they remember, and then they already get the bonuses anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't wait for them asking for them. I try to push on them all the bonuses possible, and then if they fail, they fail.
Who cares?
Who cares? I mean, they will be fine. I mean, you fail once, thank God we removed the limit. Yeah, you can fail as much as you want. That's how you learn. Yes.
Great. And the last question: what do you wish
Last?
for
I can't believe it.
all side family in upcoming New Year?
Yeah, I mean it's
Doctors
really
and
hard to
students.
wish anything. I mean,
For example, what do you wish for students and instructors?
yeah, Happy New Year. I mean, oh, that's a hard wish. I mean, you know, the
Patience
importance.
for
No, there
instructors.
was another thing. Like there was I was asked like couple of last year or something. What did you learn from 2020? Or what was the biggest lessons you learned from 2020? And I was like, really? I learned something, and I couldn't answer immediately. So the best wish would be, let's learn our lesson from previous year, and then do better in the next year.
Great.
You need to think slow a little bit to actually learn the lessons. It's not very festive wish, yeah. Obviously, I wish uzun ömür, can sağlığı and mənalı həyat, which is a standard wish in our məhəllə, which means long life, can sağlığı, good health, mənalı həyat, meaningful life to you all. Yeah, is it good?
Great.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.